everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Jack and Daxter on DabotFlarez. This is Lucky Jack 20. And I don't know what I'm doing actually. Anyway, we're gonna climb this machine because this apparently is the reason why at the village they're talking about how the eco beam weren't reaching the village. It's because this thing's harnessing them. Before we break it, step in it, you can get charged with blue eco full all the way. It's kind of cool, but then you can open this door. There's a you can break it and still open it, but it's a lot harder. Inside is a power cell. I just like to do it then and save yourself the trouble of having to do all sorts of traipse and back later. Alright, there we go. I master these jumps. It's awesome. Master at it. Okay, there. And now, without that thing getting in the way, these mirrors, these tower
doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
Thank you, Daxter. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. Just walk up, press circle, and
line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
If you want to find where the next tower is, did you notice that little yellow horn around the little targeting reticle? Well, just following that horn, like, I don't know, it looks like an arrow, kind of looks more like...
We can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Thank you. Well, it looks more like a horn to me, but I guess it's also an arrow, but just following it will point you to the next tower, and just point at it, and that'll happen. Now, anyway, charged with blue eco, right at this bridge thing. Also get these two precursor orbs because they're kind of put out of the way, but nothing else really. Okay.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Oh, Daxter, I am just never gonna get enough of that mouth. Anyway, don't forget to walk over here. We get a scout fly. It's kind of hard to find, but it's just a little corner in it that you can jump to with the trampoline provided. Anyway. Now I want to go back because you want to have as much blue eco in you as you can for this next bit of platforming. Right then. Just jump up. I'll be sure to pick up this little cluster here. Because this is the only way into the blue eco like precursor temple they got here. I call it blue eco because it's pretty much everything you're doing here. Right, there we go. Ooh, Ben. Handy. Oh, and a scout fly, and it's awesome. But those little blue pads I jumped on is, as long as you're charged with blue eco and you jump on them, they'll jump super high. But you have to be charged with blue eco for them to work. This should take us to the entrance, and a power cell. Would you look at that? Alright, I will take that, thank you. Right, let's go into it. Just step on the switch, that's all. I don't know why I do this. It's just like a habit I had when I was young. I would just run around saying, pass the time away. Okay. Before we can move on, jump up here. This is where you're supposed to go, really.
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us.
Thank you. Okay, so... Oh. If it's hard for you guys to see because of the darkness, it's kind of hard for me too. But anyway. Oh boy. Okay. Now then. And it is dark in here. Go. Okay. So there. Whoa. That looks powerful and quite dangerous. There's a precursor orb. Let's get it. We're just picking these up everywhere. Power cell. Whoa. This is that thing that Kira was talking about.
Did you see that? Blue eco vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them off. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
So, yep. Now I'm going to use this precursor launcher before I forget about it. Let's get the precursor orbs up in this little tower. But anyway. So, yep. That's the thing that Kira was talking about. And I died. Luckily, if you die, you just go right back here. See, I can die as many times as I want. Watch. Nah, let's just me come up with an excuse for why I died a second time. I can't be foolish like that. But anyway, jump on this one. But yep, you can pretty much die as many times as you want. You have infinite lives. And, what is that? This is the Dark Eco Plant. Our first kind of boss, but not really. I just consider him a mini boss. That's at least what I consider him. Oh boy. Yeah, you have unlimited lives, but if you die, you get warped back to either the beginning of the level or, in that case, like to the beginning of the little precursor temple. Which only kind of gets annoying when you have to go traipsing back to where you were. Especially in the later levels when it's really big. That's pretty much it. You just hit his little minions and you knock them in the chin. Alright, this is the last round. Now I'm going to talk about this game is actually surprisingly easy this first part, but then it starts getting harder. Until then, go. Alright, show us that fragile chin of yours. He's done. We got a power cell. The Dark Eagle planet is done for. But before you leave, little secret thing, if you want, there are 5 of the precursor orbs in the Forbidden Jungle is by jumping on its head. That's right. Yep, so there's 5 precursor orbs by jumping on its head. That's how you get those 5 if any of you guys are missing 5. You have to jump on his head, that's it. Anyway. Now we're in this new area, but there's a precursor surrounding this little pillar. Let's get that. We're now by the river, like on the other side of the river where the fisherman was. We're like on the other side of that bridge. Oh, come on. I cannot be taking foolish hits like that. Just get some health back, or if I can at least pick up enough. This should give me enough. Thank you. Now you can jump on these pillars, because at the top, as you can kind of see a little bit, is a scout fly. There we go. Alright, what am I missing? Oh yeah. There's some stuff to do on the like in the lower area where all these bridges are on top of. There's some stuff below these bridges to get. I hear a scout fly. Anyway, not anymore, but there is some stuff to be done underneath all this, but first I want to get charged with full up with Blue Eco before we go. Let's move. Oh yeah, you notice all those little tentacle-like plant things that have been bugging us. We got the scout fly from there, and we picked up all this. Sweet. So there's the scout fly done. It used to be between those barrels. We got some precursors over here, precursor orbs. That's pretty much it over here. But anyway. But as you'll notice now, all the tentacle plant things that were trying to kill us, like this one over here, they're all dead now because we killed the big dad one in the ground. Pick these up. There it is. Go, piranha. 7 scout flies done. Now there's one last one which always kind of confused me for a little bit. First I'm going to take care of this little errand I forgot to do. Get out here. I don't know why I forgot about it. I forgot to do more of this eco beam stuff. So you just follow the arrow. There it is, right above the tree. Radio. Over there now.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam.
Got your piranha. And Daxter. Bleh, I'm Jack. Daxter, I'm going to take care of it in a minute. Now we'll get some blue eco, see if that'll help me a bit. Probably not even going to get to it in time, but you see the power cell over here. There's also some precursor orbs down underwater. And this should be the last 5. Oh, come on. There it is. 100% the precursor orbs. And we're almost done with the power cells. Just one more, but I think so. I'll have to check when I get out. But anyway, first we're going to start redirecting those eco beam towers now. Somebody's got to do it. Seriously, now I think the beach area is a little bit harder to just find everything in than it is here. This isn't too bad. There it is. Just gonna keep with that. Here, everything's just in a nice circle, but Sandover Beach is like a little bit larger, I think, than this area. So there's a boss. Come on, right into a piranha. One more hit and I'm dead. That is a disgrace. Anyway, just gonna take care of the Eco Beam Tower. I'm just gonna leave. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what those little yellow boxes I keep not hitting, those are dark Eco boxes. You hit them, they'll explode. You take damage. No one likes damage, especially not right now for me. Okay, got it. That should be the last one we have to redirect. You're still laughing? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning and you're still laughing. I guess technically, judging by the sun's position, I don't think that. Seriously. Okay, check, we sure. Yep. All we gotta do is connect the eco beams. Time to say goodbye for the time. Time to say goodbye to the forbidden jungle. There's the tower. Aiming at it, following the arrow. Now we're done. There it goes. Bad time to mention that physics kind of like states that the light should be a lot weaker than it normally is after all this refraction, but anyway.
We should go tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village at...
Hang on, Jack. I mean, Daxter. Ah! Hang on, Daxter. Thank you. I gotta stop doing that. He's Daxter, I'm Jack. Okay. I'm actually quite lucky as well. Now. Yes, I just went there.
Hey! Let's go check out old Fish Brett's speedboat.
Not for another part or so, Daxter. Let's just go, and I'm also going to give him the 90 orbs he wants as well.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. The entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you earned a power cell.
Alright, let's give him the orbs as well.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Yeah. Oh, it's a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. That takes care of all the power cells in Sendover Village, I guess, except for the ones that the Oracle gives you. Let me just check here. Yep. And Forbidden Jungle's all done. Let's check the Precursor Orbs. Nice totals. If you're wondering why I saved, I forget what it's called. Sentinel Beach. The reason why I saved Sentinel Beach for this point in time is because there are some capped blue eco vents, but now that we went to the Forbidden Jungle and capped them, now we can get to everything here. Awesome. Ooh, Scout Flight 2. Crabs, don't need them. Basically with those crabs you just have to wait for when they open their shells. But anyway, you pretty much attack everything. Got a little hydrogen, take that. Yeah, that's the only trick with those shell enemies. If they come at you, wait till they pop their shells open and then pop them. Yeah, there is treasure, but there are metal boxes we can't hit. This had me confused for the longest time when I first started playing this along, like maybe 8 years ago, but what you gotta do is stand one place and move, because those can't. Thank you. But now the cannons up there are firing these exploding gunpowder bags, and if you just stand one place, looks like we actually blew one up by accident a while ago. But anyway, just stand one place, and that's a little too far. It should hit. Oh, that was close though. Awesome. That's the quick way to do it. Another way involves actually firing them, but that'll be for later. And it's probably not going to hit. It's too... Yeah, but that one's going to hit it though. And that's it. You just got to stand one place. They'll aim at you, but just be closer. Let's get this power cell.
That pelican just
what?
The power cell. Let's go kick some.
You kidding me? That's going to have to be in the next part, Daxter. See, I got it right. It's going to have to be in the next part, Daxter, because starting around timer. I'll get this one, though, because this is really easy to get, just out here in the open. So until next time, I'm Lucky Jack 20, doing the Let's Play Jack and Daxter here on DabotFlarez. Until next part, we're going to do more Sentinel Beach, I guess, really. So, until next time, see you guys.